Hey everyone, a sprinkle of wellness here, and today we're going to get into Black wellness news, where we get into a little bit of wellness topics in today's Black America, whether you're a FDMG like your man's Dr. Umar, or you're just a Caribbean Black, or however you came into America. We're here to speak all wellness into your mind, body, spirit, soul, every way. I am a sprinkle of wellness here, and today we get into heartfelt topics where we lead with the heart. And if you're nasty and disgusting and you want me to be shady and all that, go see somebody else. Go to somebody else's channel with that, all right? Because I don't need none of that shady crap over here. We're here to speak life and joy into our Black community, all right? So anybody's nasty and disgusting, you go ahead and kick rocks and go see somebody else's page. Anyways, the first topic that I want to get into, as soon as I turn on my Instagram to start my baby Dr. Brown, Chris Brown, did you get your doctoral degree? It looks right here. It says, it looks like Harvest Christian University. Christopher Maurice Brown, doctor in psychology, PhD, visual performing arts. Is this real? Or is this like giving Dr. Cheyenne? Like, I'm trying to figure out. And it says, I'm looking at the comment section. I don't know if you can see a little bit at the top, but they're like, no honorary, congratulations. And I don't think Chris Brown has ever been of much of a stunt king. He's, what you see is what you get with him. But it looks like Harvest Christian University, Dr. Chris Brown. And y'all just need to stop playing with my baby, like, dead seriously. Like, I'm sick of everybody just playing with him. Everybody plays with him, and you know what he does? He quietly and patiently continues to do his thing. All right, so let's take a little commercial break with Love and Marriage Huntsville. In case anybody doesn't know, I'm a bit of a this has nothing to do with Black Wellness News, but I'm a bit of a Love and Marriage Huntsville fan. And I've been watching it since day one, so yeah. Now, right now, this is today's episode. It hasn't came out yet. It's coming out tonight. So if you watch it, I don't know what time it comes on, but I always check it the next day on a streaming app. But they're on a trip, a cash trip, and they're going to like some lake or something like that. And they're talking, it's Martell. So, you need your man Martell. Martell, now that Melanie is gone, Martell is accepting the villain role and and calling people out for who they are. So he's having a conversation with Maurice. Remember Maurice got into that car accident and they say he had a DUI and he was like arrested and all this extra stuff. So he had said he hit a pole, Maurice said he hit a pole, an animal, a tree, a this, a that, and then he was arrested. Martell's not letting up. He wants to know what really happened and he wants to know the truth right now. And just watch this clip real quick.
I got into an accident.
Bro,
yes.
okay.
So
how? What you do?
I hit a tree, I hit a pole, and I hit an animal.
Like, no.
Yo, they're laughing. I need to start this from the beginning. Let me do this from the beginning.
What? I got into an accident.
Bro,
yes.
okay.
So
how? What you do?
I hit a tree, I hit a pole, and I hit an animal.
Nobody's taking Maurice seriously. Look at this.
Like, no.
No, don't say that. So it's funny.
Look, your brother, Tisha.
Hey, you know what?
They don't believe Maurice. Nobody believes Maurice. Watch how Kimmy acts.
All right,
Kimmy, like,
No, Kimmy is not. Don't even try that.
Hey guys, listen.
These motherfuckers is laughing at him. And Maurice, you should get laughed at because You're always in somebody else's business, always in somebody else's tea, and now the spotlight is on you. You hit a tree, you hit a pole. Okay, Maurice, whatever you got to say. All right, so let's get into a little bit. I spoke about Chris Brown. Now, I do want to talk about a little bit this with, this is what I do want to talk about. Bam. This is the big topic for me. Okay. Nearly 1.2 billion people reportedly living with mental health disorders. Let me just get a sigh out. You know, I'm a yoga instructor. You have to, sometimes you just have to sigh out because, you know, this is why let me get my little talk on. This is why I do what I do. I do what I do because I'm trying to help people who are diagnosed with mental health disorders. This is just my take on it. It's not word, it's not bond. I'm not like the super expert on this. But I truly believe that COVID has changed social media, the phones. Let me not say social media. Okay, phones. It started with phones because we became more addicted to phones as opposed to addicted to people, which then we can develop people skills to kind of like be like, you have to practice makes perfect. So you have to be around humans to understand humans, to not take humans personal, to be able to communicate effectively, and really just work on you as a person, holistically wellness, a sprinkle of wellness, so we can deal with people. So when we develop these mental health disorders, nobody's looking for, I know in my life, I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just looking for you to be able to live with your mental health disorder. So as long as like the aggression doesn't take over yourself, the anxiety doesn't take over, the depression doesn't take over, you're doing everything you need to do to live the day out. But yeah, there is, with all that being said, that was just a little sprinkle of wellness right there. With all that being said, there is nearly 1.2 billion people, according to the Jasmine brand, living with mental health disorders. So let's get into this. A new global study is putting the world mental health crisis into a sharper focus. Okay, according to new research highlighted by CNN, nearly 1.2 billion people worldwide were living with mental health disorders in 2023. Okay, so this is 2023. Maybe things changed, maybe things got worse, maybe things got better. Who knows? A dramatic increase compared to the 1990 levels. Research reported found that anxiety and depression remain amongst the most common conditions globally. The findings also stated that mental health disorders continue to rank among the leading causes of disability worldwide, adding even more pressure to already strained disability worldwide. I'm sorry, I'm reading the same thing. Strained healthcare systems. The World Health Organization has previously warned that the global mental health crisis service remain underfunded and overwhelmed despite growing and demand for treatment and support. So this is what gets me. Okay. This is why I believe that wellness needs to be a part of content. Although these subjects are boring. Wellness is boring to people. I don't know. I'm trying my hardest as a human being to make wellness like fun, but wellness definitely is boring to people, because if I would have started a page, right, and spoke only about like baddies or Now That's TV, my page would have been excelled way more than it does as a sprinkle of wellness. Like, I even try to start with that. But yeah, wellness is corny to people. We need to push more wellness into social media, like push it as opposed to joking, laughing, and all of that. Incorporate wellness into social media so people can say, oh, this does exist. You do exist. So yeah, but when I wanted to get into what Chaotic said about, it's kind of like made me think about what I was saying, like wellness is corny, baddies, and now there's TV is good.
Why
You
did
know
Love
what
and
I'm
Hip Hop
saying?
get canceled?
So these are some of the members of Now That's TV, and you know, Chaotic rocks with Now That's TV very hard. So they asked him why did Love and Hip Hop get canceled.
They were tired of seeing Lil Scrappy.
Why did Love and Hip Hop get canceled?
Y'all know
Why did Love and Hip Hop get canceled?
why Love Hip Hop young? Cause y'all.
Twitch.
Because the streamers, because the new generations, because
Sorry, he's with streamers. Okay, because I thought this was Naya, the one that's on Deja Vu, but it looks like she's a streamer. But he's saying that Love and Hip Hop because of streamers, and
Now That's TV.
Now That's
Because
TV.
the streamers, the baddies, people like that more than they was liking Love and Hip Hop. They was sick of Love and Hip Hop. They were tired of seeing Lil Scrappy.
Okay. So they say, yeah, they're tired of seeing that. Let's incorporate a little bit more wellness. Let's finish out this art. Well, that's pretty much it. But yeah, back to this. Let's try to incorporate. But you are in charge of who you are at the end of the day. Yeah, baddies, Now That's TV. It's something that may cause anxiety because you're constantly seeing fights and you can get vicarious trauma. And then when you get older, you're going to be like, I need to heal. And it's like the delay on healing could have started 30 as opposed to 40. But yeah, I mean, pretty much that's all I have to say. And today is, I'm going to end this off because I have nothing else to say. But this is Black Wellness News, where wellness meets content. Again, a sprinkle of wellness here, where we all leave